Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research. Try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand French Avenue. French Avenue is a subsidiary or a branch of the House of Fragrance World. House of Fragrance World is one of the biggest perfume houses from Middle East, from United Arab Emirates. They've been around for more than 20 years and they have super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, hundreds of them, and this one in particular is called French Avenue Royal Blend Nero. Is Extrait De Parfum 100ml, United Kingdom. You can find it under £50, and for that price, mamma mia, what a beauty. So this is one of the best bang for your buck you can get in terms of what you pay and what you get in ratio and in every way. In terms of presentation, look at it, it just shouts quality. You never ever get a presentation like this with big names, European big names, the perfume brands. Under £50, such a presentation, no way. You get a similar presentation maybe around £200 plus. So in terms of presentation, excellent. The bottle is heavy, the cap is heavy, the pressure, the atomizer is very good. It looks luxurious and it feels luxurious in the hand, the box as well. It's just everything about it shouts quality. It's just a how do they do it under £50? I don't know, but it's good for us consumers because we're getting a beautiful presentation plus perfume and also very good price. Anyway, so presentation wise, excellent. In terms of performance, excellent. On my skin went easily over 10 hours. On t-shirt goes easily over 12 hours. The next day I woke up and I could smell it very strongly, so it's like you just sprayed it again. It's so strong. So it is a true Extrait de Parfum. Extrait de Parfum is, it is strong, it is dense, it's thick, it's deep, so you don't need many sprays of it. I put, I think, 6 sprays of it and that was ample enough. I could smell it all day. And it projects super well as well. In terms of projection, it will project about an arm length or maybe even longer in terms of radiation for around 3 to 4 hours, and after that slowly will subside, but you always have a big bubble, big cloud and a big trail behind you. So performance wise, excellent. In terms of who is it for? This is for people who love their sweet fragrances first and foremost, because this is very sweet. So this is one of the sweetest perfume out there. It is targeted unisex, and to my nose is absolutely unisex. Anybody can wear it, man and woman, no problem. Doesn't have anything in here to make it either masculine or feminine, so it is absolutely bang in the middle. Unisex is very universal. Yeah, so first thing first, you need to like your sweet fragrances to enjoy this, because this is sweet and more sweet. There are many elements of sweetness in here, like cinnamon, like vanilla, like tonka bean, like what else, benzoin. So all these things making it very sweet. But the sweetness overall doesn't run away, it doesn't give you a headache, it doesn't make you sick, or at least for me, because is grounded very well with other notes in here to make it balancing work and to ground the sweetness. So it's very well blended, it's very well constructed, it's very put together, very well put together. The people who put this perfume together, they know exactly what they're doing, so they are very skilled, they are very knowledgeable, and that shows in the perfume. The second it opens up with a beautiful perfume smell, no alcohol, no harshness, no chemical, no scratchiness, nothing like that. From the get-go, it's just a beautiful, rounded, smooth perfume. And for that, for under £50, that is impressive. So the season for this is it's better suited for cooler weather, but you can use it maybe in spring and in autumn. But summer, I think, especially if it's a high heat, it could be cloying because of that sweetness, the big sweetness in here. In terms of occasion, this is very opulent, so it's very good for going out, for evening, close encounter, for dating, for clubbing, for formal occasion, for a special occasion, and this is just shouts this kind of occasions. Although the price is right, you can use it anytime you want. You know, it's when you pay for the perfume, you know where to wear it, when to wear it. This is only a recommendation. And in terms of the age, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side. Although again, the DNA in here is very friendly and it could be universally liked, but there are elements in here like spices, like the booziness of it, and all these things making it a little bit on the mature side. So I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side as a recommendation. So let's go to the perfumes itself. The perfume itself, it opens up super fruity, super sweet, and very spicy and boozy, chocolatey, almost coffee smell to it as well. There is a toffee smell to it as well. There is a caramel smell to it as well. So you can tell where it's going. So it's very gourmand, and the gourmandness of it in different skin, in different noses, will give you different elements. Okay, for me, it's got many facets, and that is another part of the beauty of this fragrance. So I'm getting coffee, I'm getting chocolate, I'm getting caramel, I'm getting toffee, I'm getting vanilla, I'm getting spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and also what else in here? Cinnamon, nutmeg, and also the saffron. So the cinnamon, nutmeg, and the saffron in here together, making it very warm, very spicy. And the spices in here is very deep. Okay, it's not a nuances. It's not a here and there, a small amount. No, this is a deep spiciness to it, and that spiciness not only giving it that warmth, not only giving it that spicy feel, the warmth, the edible part of it, which is making it gourmand. Also, it makes it a little bit on the mature side because of those elements. The saffron here gives it a little bit of leathery feel overall as well, and the base here is very woody. I'm smelling something like a oud, but the oud in here is very clean. It's very palatable. It's very universally liked. There's no challenging notes in here. There's no funkiness, no barnyard, nothing like that. Very clean. And the main business of oud in here is to round everything up and to give it that base, to give it that longevity, to give it that support. So it's very warm in the base, which is a woody, but it's warm woodiness. All right, let me read you the ingredients and we take it from there. So on top we have nutmeg, apple, and bergamot. The nutmeg and the cinnamon and the saffron here giving it that very deep spiciness. So you need to like this deep spiciness, and in here giving it a little bit of a hint of smokiness as well, hint of dustiness, and hint of powderiness as well. The apple and bergamot in the beginning, they're a little bit on the apparent side, but they're not huge. I'm getting something like stone fruit smell to it more than these two, which is like either peach or plum. So I'm getting a little bit of plum, a little bit of peach, but there is an appley smell to it as well, but it's not a huge player. And also the bergamot just get lost very easy. Hint of brightness in the beginning, but overall this fragrance is not bright, it's quite dark. I would categorize this fragrance semi-dark to dark fragrance. So in the beginning it's semi-dark, later on it gets darker and darker. So in the mid we have cinnamon, dry wood, and saffron. So the cinnamon, saffron, and the nutmeg in here giving that spiciness, the deep spiciness, very spicy, and that spiciness is very apparent in here. So you need to like spicy fragrances to enjoy this. The dry wood is mentioning here, which is basically I'm smelling something like oud, maybe like Kashmiran wood, maybe like gayak wood in here as well. But definitely I'm smelling something like sandalwood as well, beginning that smoothness overall. The base is vanilla, tonkamine, benzoin, and musk. The musk in here is very clean, and you don't notice it that much from beginning to end. A little bit of muskiness to it as well. But the biggest player by far in the base are the vanilla. Yes, the vanilla is the biggest player. After vanilla is the tonka bean, and after tonka bean is the benzoin. So these three together, combination together with the cinnamon, making it very, very sweet fragrance. From 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, this is around 7 to 8 in terms of sweetness. So it's very, very sweet. But as I said, there are the other elements in here grant that sweetness. It doesn't let it run away and become too much, or at least for my taste, for my nose, for my experience. So overall, what you get from this beautiful fragrance, if you like Angel Share or similar perfume to Angel Share by Kilian, yes, there are similarity here, but this one is darker, is deeper, is denser, and is, to me, this is a little bit more complex than Angel Share. I would say there are around 60 to 70% similarity to Angel Share, but this one is just got some other stuff in here to distinguish it from Angel Share. They're not identical, they're not one-to-one at all, but again, it's the same category of fragrances, same perfumery genre, same basically kind of perfume, if you like, but there are differences, and the differences are this one is darker, deeper, denser, sweeter. So these things making it a little bit different from the Angel Share itself. There is a boozy element in here which is quite apparent again, but it's not as boozy as Angel Share. So the booziness is a little bit toned down here. So what I get mainly from this fragrance is a vanilla. Yes, the vanilla, tonka bean, and the benzoin in here are very big in here, and it makes a very, very sweet fragrance, but very smooth, very gourmand, very delicious kind of smell. It's very, very warm and spicy between the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and the saffron, giving it that deep, warm spiciness. So the spices here are very deep and dense and thick. So you need to like your very, very spicy fragrances. The cinnamon is by far the biggest player in terms of spices, which giving it that hint of smokiness as well, and a hint of dustiness, and a hint of powderiness as well. The amber is in here is very deep, dense amber, so you need to like your deep, dense amber. Amber in here is not fluffy, it's not effervescent, it's not transparent. No, it's deep, dark, dense, thick, gooey, sticky amber. To my nose, sometimes I get a honey feel like to it as well, because of the combination of those vanilla, tonka bean, and the benzoin in here, giving it a little bit of honey feel as well. So you can tell this is where it's going. It's very, very gourmand. Everything I mentioned so far is about gourmand, it's about edible, it's about sweets, it's about dessert, it's about pudding, it's about it's like you're going to a sweet shop, and that sweet shop is just baked many kind of sweets freshly, and you're smelling that sweet aromas from all those freshly baked sweets. There's a woody element in here, which is, as I mentioned, there's a sandalwood and also a little bit of oud, but the oud in here is very, very clean and palatable. It's just giving it that base and the support and the background and the warmth in the base. There's a fresh spiciness to it as well, which is a little bit of you get a hint of herbal in here, not too much. I'm not sure where does that come from. Hint of herbal, hint of greenness, hint of grassiness, but not too much. It's very, very faint. There's a little bit of powderiness, and also the sweetness is one of the biggest player, because this is sweet and more sweet. Hint of muskiness, and the fruitiness, which is mainly plum, peach, maybe apple, and also a hint of bergamot in the beginning, but not too much of those. So if you like what I described, this is one of the best out there. You cannot beat it for price ratio, for what you pay and what you get, in terms of smell, in terms of perfumery, in terms of ingredients, in terms of the quality of the ingredients, in terms of presentation, in terms of longevity, in terms of the perfumery in here is done in a way that when you smell it, you think, wow, how did they manage to make such a beautiful fragrance? Very harmonious, very rounded, very smooth, gorgeous fragrance for such a beautiful price, which, as I said in the beginning, is good for us consumers to get something very, very nice like this for a very low price. But the smell itself smells like 150 plus. 150 plus in terms of smell and the quality of it. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read if you like what I do. If you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, please don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you perfumes like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems, and this beauty is a definite hidden gem. If you want to purchase one of my own perfume, you can do that. I'll leave them in the link. They are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. They smell great. They are very artistic, very unique, and the ratio for what you pay and what you get is one of the highest you can get. I put more than 60% perfume oil in my perfumes, which is unheard of. For example, this beauty, which is very, very strong and has got around 30 to 35% perfume oil in it, mine has got more than 60%. So imagine how bold and big and huge they are. Thank you very much as always, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.